Hi, this is Mike Martin with Acme Truckloads. You know, we're about 6 months into this COVID-19 thing, and it doesn't appear to be getting better. In fact, it's getting worse in a lot of areas. In fact, many areas are now mandating that you must wear masks when you're outside or in establishments and that sort of thing. Who knows where this is going to head? Now, when we started in this whole process, there was this flurry and this chaos of people selling masks. It didn't matter what they were, who they were, what they were. Everybody need masks, and government and hospitals and medical were short on PPE. That was crazy for a while. Then it settled down. Medical organizations got their PPE, but now it's starting to kick up again with the sale of masks. And I'm hearing that many of these government agencies and/or hospitals and medical organizations are running short again. So this could get a little crazy with regards to the mask. And I want to clarify some things for some people, because there are some brokers out there trying to jump in, trying to make a buck, a quick buck, and they don't know a goddamn thing about what they're talking about. So I wanted to clarify something for some people. One of the things I get the biggest requests for as of late, a broker will come to me and say, yeah, I need masks and this, and the price is great and all this, but I need that 510K certification. And this is where the dumbass people come in. Here's what I'm going to tell you about what a 510K mask is. They are a surgical mask, and they're more expensive and they're more elaborate. But they're still a 3-ply. They look similar to the 3-plies, but they're more elaborate and more expensive. But here's the thing. Nobody has them. You can call me and everybody all day, but nobody has them. They haven't made them for a while. As I understand it, they quit making them because the demand was down up, of course, to this point. Those are surgical masks. What we and most everybody else are selling are medical masks. Some people are selling dust masks and that kind of stuff. But any legitimate sellers selling, for the most part, medical masks, 3-ply, level 3 medical masks. Now, I don't know if there's one or two customers out there going to all the brokers and say, get me 510K masks, and just trying to blow them off and get them away from them. Or they're hoping against hope that there's some little notch or niche pile of these sitting someplace after they've no longer been made. I don't know what it is, but I get it all the time. And if you're going to call me about masks and you're going to ask for 510K, I'm going to tell you this. I don't have them. I won't have them. As far as I know, nobody has them. And lastly, they aren't making them anymore. And if they did find some of these masks, they are going to cost dramatically more than what I'm selling them for. So just stop it. Here's the problem with this business. And I talk to brokers all the time, and I give them advice. Some will take it, and some will blow it off because they've got this paranoia, or they've got this feeling that everything is still like it used to be. The world has changed. They'll be talking to somebody, or maybe not even talking to somebody. I get a lot of people who hear, oh, this organization needs 50 million masks, so I'm going to call, make them my client without even talking to them, and tell me that I need 50 million masks, and then they're going to try to get the information from me and try to hope against hope, get these people who don't know who they are to buy from them so they can make their quick buck. But here's the problem. If you're selling large quantities of masks and you're a broker and you don't know anything about the product, there is no way in hell you're going to make that deal. And when I've talked to people like that before, I said, here's what you need to do. If you really want to do this deal, if you really have a connection with this person, let my partner, who handles all the aspects of the documentation and all the stuff with the mask, let him talk to your customer, because he knows what he's talking about. He's sold hundreds of millions of these things, and he's the one that's going to help you close this. Well, of course, they say, well, no, I'm not going to do that because you'll steal my customer. Look, dude, I don't give a shit about your customer. What I do care about is you coming to me, asking me for stuff, and then me having to count on you to try to cut this deal. Whether you cut the deal or not, it doesn't really matter. But don't waste my time in the process. I'm sorry, I got some clown with a blower outside my door here. But anyway, they will always say, no, I can't let you talk to them. And then they go off and they don't do the deal. When I'm talking to brokers and it's coming to large deals, I would say 99% of those deals that come to me never get done, because it's people that are thinking they can just jump in and do it and don't know anything about the product. Let me clarify this for you, two things. 510Ks or 510K masks don't exist. They aren't out there. You can look forever. You can call everybody. You're not going to find them. Secondly, if you don't know what you're talking about, you need some help, or don't waste your time. Because if you're talking to hospitals or government agencies, they're going to ask you questions and things that they need that you have no clue about. Then you're going to come back to us and you're going to look like an idiot because you can't provide that information, like the 510K or whatever it is. If you're doing that, don't contact me. You're wasting my time, you're wasting your time, and you're wasting your customers' time. There are very specific needs with people with masks, and there's things you need to look at. The masks we sell are 3-ply, level 3 medical masks. We have the documentation to back it up. Now, I have one government organization that wants to buy something. They want yet another test to get this done. Now, these are a legitimate customer, so we are going to pay to have that test done to prove that we have what they need. But that isn't usually the case. Usually you're dealing with a smaller buyer, and if you have all the documentation and it's in order, you can do it. Secondly, is it on the ground in the U.S.? A lot of people will say, oh yeah, it's on the ground. And then when you get to the point where you want to buy it, well, it's coming in 3 days. It's coming in 2 weeks. That stuff happens in this business. In terms of masks, with what we're doing, everything we're selling is on the ground in the U.S. You not only can get a proof of life video, if you can get there, we would be happy to walk you through the warehouse, show you the stuff, let you roll it around in it like a little girl if you want, and so you can see what it is. That's the key here. You need the quality product, and you need a legitimate source. There's a lot of people that claim they have stuff, but they don't. You need to find the quality product, the price you need, and a legitimate source. If you don't get all three of those, you're not going to do a deal. And if you do a deal, somehow it's going to turn to shit after the fact. And you don't want that when we're talking about this kind of money. So, again, I'll just say, 510Ks, don't ask me about them. I don't have them, but I'm okay with that because nobody has them. They don't make them. If you don't know what you're talking about, let somebody who does know what they're talking about talk to your customer. That's the only way you're going to close this deal. I want to tell you about an opportunity buy we've got here too. We've been selling wipes, and we had some good success with selling the wipes. I have a deal that is 10 containers. They're 75% alcohol wipes, 50 in a package. There is 10 containers. In each container, there's 94,000 unit packs. These are available now because it was a canceled order or whatever. These are available for $2.50 a pack. This is really cheap for this kind of wipe. There's 10 containers. They aren't going to last long. I wanted you to know about it because if you have a customer that needs wipes, this is a good opportunity. And again, you'll have the opportunity to get videos, inspect whatever you want to do. So check that out. If you have an interest in that, email me, text me, call me, whatever you want to do. But I'll get you in contact with the people that can explain all the details, provide the documentation, and all of that kind of stuff, if that's what you're looking for. If you need masks and you're a real buyer and you kind of know what you're talking about, or willing to let somebody who does know what they're talking about talk to your customer, then give me a call about that too. The masks are going to pick up again, so stay in touch with me. We will take care of it for you. You have a great day, a great weekend, and hopefully things start to even out and get a little better here. I'll talk to you soon.